You want to take on this question, Zapata?
Uh-oh.
All right, so this is a question that Metar93 is asking to Zapata about me, and I'll just preface this with saying that what he's talking about, for those who are not familiar with this situation, is it back over 5 years ago, starting kind of 2 years before that. I was buying a wah pedal from Barkisberry in my own name directly from them, and then I was doing some modifications to the aesthetics of it, in some cases changing changing the pot inside of it to kind of a 10K style S-taper pot, and then changing some of the transistor gains depending on whether they kind of met the spec that I thought sounded best with the inductor. And then I was selling them at a higher price without any explanation of what they were to begin with, and that the origins of that product was coming from Barkisberry, and that this was just changing aesthetics and a few components, and then charging almost double the amount that the original one was. And this was kind of all came to a head in 2014 when some of the wahs were taken apart. And my initial reaction to that was to deny it and not address the issue at all. And eventually, after a couple weeks of this kind of continuing and doing some serious soul searching, kind of realizing the stupidity of trying to deny kind of the facts of what was going on, and in not being transparent and honest about the reality of this product, I did a long kind of coming clean article and really talking about exactly what it was, what the product was, what it wasn't, and then I offered, of course, full refunds for anybody who felt that they were duped or dissatisfied with the product in any way. And every person or dealership that ever bought this product was given a full refund or given an exchange, because a lot of people wanted to keep the product. They liked what they had, they liked how it sounded, but they didn't want the increased amount that they would have paid had they done the mod themselves or changed the aesthetic or known what it was up front and had the option to make the choice for either thing. So a lot of people, we gave them back the difference between what the Barkisberry original wah would have cost and what our wah cost, and gave them back that difference if they wanted to keep it. Some people just wanted to get rid of it, so we gave those people full refunds. Other people wanted to exchange for other products that we had and then get a partial refund. Whatever it was as far as restitution that they asked for, we gave them that in full. So for people that are asking about or wondering what this is about, that's kind of like a brief summary of it. And I'm sure that there's going to be people that have different opinions on what my motives were or what had happened. But that's sort of in the 1 minute version of it. But you can answer it however you want to answer it.
What's his name? Metter 93.
Metter 93.
So 93, that's probably your birth year. You're probably 25 right now. And man, we're all human. We all make mistakes. Like I have DWIs, and I think one of my DWIs, I ran into a person's fence, their backyard, and they could have, their kids could have been sleeping there, and I could have killed a kid or something, and that would have been awful. But since that, I'm a better human being, and figured my shit out. So man, we're just all human. That's where I'm at.
Okay. All right, so took that on. Thank you for the question. Hope that helps clarify.